talk about the importance or the power of being unplugged for a day or for a couple of days, or maybe you can even do a week sometime.
Yeah.
But the importance of letting go of, your phone and your tablet or TV, computers, and what that can do for our health.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because we're always connected in some way. We always have a phone, we always have a TV, computer, tablet. What else do we have?
Phone, TV, computer, tablet, video games?
Video games.
I don't know.
There's probably some more things we missed out on, but there's always something, and I think it's challenging. We don't get a chance to be alone. We don't get a chance to have our own thoughts. And by unplugging, we have many more benefits that we realize because of our mind is always influenced by external circumstances.
Hmm. And you know what is interesting to me is how the technology of today brings on more stress. And you would think with with cell phones and things like this, you would be less stressed. But it almost gives us more things to stress about. Like, oh, I can't sleep without my phone because what if somebody needs me? What if there's an emergency? Or what if there's this? Or what if there's that? People need to get a hold of me. But what about the times when there wasn't, phones beside our beds or phones with us every instant of the day?
Yeah, I think we lived just fine for years and years without any technology, especially phones is a big one because it's like a mini computer. You're always connected to the internet, you're connected to the world, different types of people, friends, positive people, negative people. So we're always connected. We never get that break. So when you said that, people always, there's always reasons why we need to have a phone, why we need to stay connected to our internet. And if we could realize by just connecting for a short amount of time, we would reduce stress. We wouldn't worry about what was happening on the other side of the world. We wouldn't worry about what weather is going to blow in that's going to change our whole life. So if we could disconnect and be alone with our own thoughts and our own emotions and not have that outside influence come on, I think we can connect to our body, our minds and body internally, and really have a better connection to the world outside once we start from within.
That's right. And not just reducing our stress level by reducing our plugged in time or our screen time, but also it got me thinking about improving our sleep. So sleep is a huge part of our health, and that's when our body gets to repair itself and restore energy and really rejuvenate. And if we're not sleeping, we're not in our optimal health zone. And if we can reduce some of our screen time before bed or throughout the day and increase sleep, then our whole health is going to improve.
Yeah, we all know what it's like to only sleep for a couple hours. Your whole day is kind of upside down. You don't feel well. You're always can't wait to have a nap, or you can't wait to sleep in the evening. But once you have a rejuvenated sleep, we feel much better. So if we reduce the technology in our lives, like screen time, a half hour or an hour before bedtime, no TVs in the bedroom, you remove your phone, you get an old school clock. There's a lot of different things that we can do to avoid technology in the bedroom, but I think if we could wrap our heads around it mentally, that's the hardest part, then we could realize that there's a lot of more benefits to reducing screen time and sleeping better.
Mm-hmm. And you just feel so much more refreshed, I think, after a day or even after a few hours of being unplugged.
Yeah, we know what it's like to go camping or spend the day at the lake or at the ocean. We feel fantastic, but we always go back to our phones. We always go back to our computers, and then we get drained again.
Right. And I think there's something to be said as well as being in the moment, that present moment that you are, instead of being glued to a computer or glued to a phone, because you're really not living in your present moment and enjoying what's right in front of you.
All right.